Regardless of what you sell, generating leads and closing deals can often feel difficult and complex. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the factors that contributes to that, and I will provide a few very simple changes that will make selling easier. And to help us to see what is going on here, we can take a step back and look closer at the prospects we are trying to sell to. What we will do is take those prospects and put them into a pie, and we can then slice that pie into 4 different categories. We have prospects that do not fit at all with the product or service we sell. For example, in the B2B world, you may sell your service to businesses that are 10 employees or more. There are prospects either on your call list, in the area that you're doing cold walking, or the networking event that you are attending that have less than 10 employees. And while those businesses might look like good prospects for you, they actually do not fit at all with the product or service that you sell and cannot buy from you. And we will refer to this first category as no-never prospects. These are prospects that will likely never purchase from us. And the next category of prospects are prospects that do fit with what you sell, and they might even need or want what you sell, but they cannot purchase it right now. This could be a prospect that loves what you sell, but they do not have budget right now and are not able to financially purchase from you. It could be a prospect that prefers your product over the competition, but they've already purchased the product or service that you sell, and maybe they cannot make a change now due to being in a contract or due to recently investing in that area, and it's going to be some time before they are a qualified prospect that can purchase from you. We will refer to these prospects as no, not now prospects. The third category are prospects that genuinely need your product or service, but they do not know that they need it. For example, you might help to solve certain problems and address certain pain points. There are likely prospects out there that do not know that they have those problems or pain points. Or your product or service might help to improve things for your prospects and customers in certain areas, and there are prospects out there that are unaware of all the different ways they can improve things. We will refer to these prospects as don't know prospects. And the last category are prospects that need your product, they know they need your product, and they might even be actively looking to purchase what you sell. We will refer to these prospects as yes, I need prospects. By having that simple breakdown of those 4 categories of prospects, we can then slice the pie to help us to have more clarity for what's going on. And the largest slice of the pie is actually the no-never prospects. And the next largest slice in the pie are the no, not now prospects. Then we have the don't know prospects. And lastly, the yes, I need prospects. And having this picture can help us to see why selling is so difficult, because most salespeople use a more product selling approach, which is an approach where a salesperson primarily goes out talking about the company they work for, the product they sell, and they're looking for prospects that want to buy their product or service. And the problem with that approach is that leads to a salesperson trying to sell to all of these different slices of the pie. And that's for a couple reasons. First of all, if you're just going out and talking about your product or service to as many prospects as you can, you're going to end up spending time talking to prospects in all of these different categories. But also, and more importantly, when you spend more time talking about your product than about the prospect, you will have less information and clarity as to which of the slices of this pie the prospects that you're talking to and trying to sell to are in. When you use a product selling approach, the only slice of this pie and group of prospects that are going to really resonate with what you're trying to do is this small slice of prospects that need what you sell and know they need what you sell. And this is why selling selling can be or feel difficult is because all of the interactions with all of the other slices of the pie will either lead to unsuccessful attempts at generating leads or lead to objections, rejection, and resistance. And with that, what we want to do is minimize the amount of time we spend with the no-never prospects and have an approach that positions you for future success with the no, not now prospects, and an approach that allows you to educate the don't know prospects. And here are 3 small changes that you can do to go in that direction. First, it starts with asking good questions. Not only will asking questions help you with all of the different types of prospects, but it will drastically improve your ability to identify the no-never prospects so that you drastically decrease the amount of time you spend interacting and pursuing them. The next change is to improve our ability to clearly communicate who we are, what we sell, and how we can help. Again, this will help you with all of the different prospects, but this is going to drastically improve your ability to capitalize on those prospects that need what you sell, but they do not know that they need what you sell. If you don't clearly communicate to these prospects, you are going to miss opportunities by facing objections like, no, I'm not interested, and no, we do not need that. Communicating better can turn those objections into opportunities. And the third is to focus more on simply starting conversations instead of trying to close deals. Again, this helps you with all prospects, but this is going to help you specifically with the no, not now prospects. If you're in product selling mode and trying to close the deal, these prospects will give you an objection of, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't have budget. No, we already use someone. Those are valid reasons to not purchase your product. Those are not necessarily valid reasons to not have a conversation. By selling the conversation and getting engaged with these prospects, we can begin to build a relationship with them, learn more about them, educate them on us and how we can help. That way we can be there when their situation changes and they're ready to make a change. Now, if you can take those suggestions and implement them, that's great. If you think those are good suggestions, but you don't know where to start, making those changes will be built around improving your ability to know what to say and ask. And we have a step-by-step sales message brainstorming process that will help you to organize the optimum things to say and ask for the product or service that you sell. I'm not going to explain that here because I've done that in another video, and I'll include a link to that in the description below. But here's an example of going through our sales message brainstorming process for the product of SalesScripter, which is what we sell. Going through that process creates what we refer to as building blocks. And you can then use those building blocks to create your cold call script. An example of how this will help you to simplify selling and implement our suggestions is that the centerpiece of the cold call script is asking good questions. And if you're doing cold outreach over the phone, you're going to be calling a lot of prospects that are no-never prospects. And by incorporating these questions into your cold calls, you will take that first step of identifying which slice of the pie the prospect that you're talking to is in. You can also use those building blocks to create the appointment script that you can use for the conversations that you are trying to start with your prospects. You can also use those building blocks to create objection handling responses, and this can help you with the prospects that need what you sell but they do not know it. They're going to give you objections like, no, I don't need that. No, I'm not interested. You need to educate them on why they should be interested and why they do need. And these building blocks and your sales message will help you to respond to those objections and keep those conversations going. You can also use those building blocks to create cold email messages. This can help you to educate the don't know prospects on why they might need your product or service. And you can also use those building blocks for voicemail messages as well. And so that is pretty much it. I hope there's a tip or two in there that helps you to simplify selling and make selling easier for you. If you have questions or want more information, the best place to go is salesscripter.com. Thanks for being here. Hope this was helpful, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.